Hey, I'll bet you didn't know that holding Trump accountable for the promises that he made is now considered left wing propaganda. Yeah, I didn't know it either.
Democrats are seeming to launch a new propaganda campaign against Trump on X. There are compilations of Democratic members of Congress saying the exact same thing in virtually the exact same way, in the same manner. Here's an example.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one, Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse.
Now, that has also expanded out to this.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one, Donald Trump's...
And then as of now, it's expanded to this.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
So this definitely seems like a coordinated mass effort to shift public opinion about Trump and what he's doing. I definitely think it's going to be interesting to see.
So you literally play clips of Donald Trump saying that he's going to bring prices down on day one. He's going to end inflation on day one, and he's going to bring prices down on day one. Then you show a shit ton of Democratic elected officials pointing out the fact that Donald Trump, in fact, did not bring prices down on day one, did not end inflation on day one, but rather has presided over an increase in inflation and prices going back up again. And you call that a propaganda campaign. How come you're not talking about what Trump said? Which is he was going to do something, a couple of things, on day one, and he failed to do it. You're attacking the people pointing out the fact that he lied to you, rather than the guy who lied to you. And you're trying to make it that they're all repeating the exact same, like they were given a script. But oddly enough, when you play them all together, you don't hear the same thing being said in unison. Like we did with all of the people that worked for Real Clear Politics back in the day, when it was literally the exact same words in the exact same order, so you could play 100 of them repeating it, and you could make out every word because they were just repeating the script. What you played was a jumbled mess of a series of Democratic officials calling out the bullshit lies that Donald Trump levied that caused you to vote for him. And you are sitting there playing the lie and refusing to acknowledge it, but rather going after the people who are pointing out the lie. Donald Trump said he was going to lower prices on day one. Donald Trump said he was going to end inflation on day one, among other things. He failed to do both. It is perfectly relevant to point out that failure. And it's not propaganda to point it out. Just because you don't like the facts that are presented to you doesn't make those facts propaganda.